The time Batman almost broke his rule. Everyone thinks Batman's no-kill rule is a moral high ground. In reality, it's a leash keeping a monster in check. It was a Tuesday in November when that leash finally snapped. He found the Miller Street butcher in a crawl space under an abandoned tenement. The room smelled like copper and spoiled milk. The butcher was sitting in the corner, calmly sharpening a rusted fillet knife. He didn't look up when the shadow fell over him. He just pointed to a heavy plastic bag in the corner and chuckled. "She cried for her dad the whole time," the butcher whispered. Batman didn't use a batarang or a smoke pellet. He lunged across the room and gripped the man's throat with one hand. The butcher was slammed against the brick wall with enough force to crack the mortar. Batman didn't say a word. He dragged the man toward the open window, 12 stories above a jagged construction site. The butcher's feet dangled over the abyss. "Go ahead, hero," the killer wheezed, his face turning a deep shade of plum. Batman's gauntlet creaked as his grip tightened. He wasn't looking at a criminal anymore. He was looking at a nuisance that needed to be erased. For 3 full minutes, the only sound was the wind and the butcher's desperate whistling gasps. The killer's eyes began to roll back into his head. Batman's white lenses reflected the cold, uncaring city lights. He leaned in close, his voice a low, vibrating growl that sounded barely human. "You're not worth the paperwork." He didn't pull the man back inside. He simply let go of his throat and watched him plummet. The butcher screamed the whole way down, hitting a safety net 2 floors above the concrete. The impact broke both of his legs and his spine. When the GCPD arrived, the butcher was begging them to lock him in a dark cell. He kept sobbing that the thing in the suit didn't have eyes. Batman watched from a nearby spire, his hands still twitching. He didn't go home that night. He stayed in the rain until his knuckles stopped twitching. He saved a life, but something in Gotham felt colder after that. The no-kill rule survived, but the man behind the mask was never the same.